It works.
Waiting for Stefan Natter.
Why
What?
waiting? That's maybe the 5 seconds delay.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Still nothing on my end.
Wait, yeah.
Oh,
Restream
now
is
I can
still
see it.
Restream was
Yeah.
still optimizing the settings.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Now I can see it. Great.
We're live now again. So let's see if this works. So this is so first time we're using Restream. Let's see how this works.
First time live on YouTube.
Yeah, first time live on YouTube. So interesting. Oh, now I hear myself here on YouTube. Okay. So yeah, what are we doing today? Wait. First, I will put out a tweet. Let me tell others that we're live.
Maybe you can open VS Code so we can see the code. Maybe.
Oh yeah. Sorry. Let's do
Just
this.
a quick overview what we did last time, and then.
Yeah. So do you want to do a quick overview while I'm writing a tweet and inviting people?
Yeah, just show VS Code and.
I am on VS Code right now. So you can give a quick heads up. I'll start the Apollo server, or not the Apollo server, the NextJS server, so we can afterwards show what we have done last time, also in the browser. So feel free to give a short introduction, Barnabas. I'll let others know on Twitter, and I'm here in a sec.
Yeah. So last time we started working on a little to-do app in NextJS using React and TypeScript. We implemented everything that we needed just in the browser with an in-memory store for to-do apps. And we use Tailwind to style everything. And today we would like to add ApolloServer to the project, and then also add the ApolloClient up to the front end and connect those two things together and store the to-dos on the server. This time we will only store it in memory, and then probably next time we will add some kind of database. We'll see what is a good option for using with TypeScript and NextJS. Yes.
Exactly. So let me show. Wait, I need to. Where is the Chrome? Chrome is scene 3. Okay. So people should now see my Chrome. Let's go to Chrome. I don't need this one. Chrome. So yeah, here is Chrome. Quit this. So let's start the server. So it was on localhost 3000. Whoops, 3000. And here was our to-do app. Barnabas told you already about. So, let's first tweet. So what we can do right now is interesting. We can edit a new task. So hello or new task. And then just, mark it as done, remove it, and some basic things currently. So yeah, Barnabas, then let's go back to the code and let's wait a sec. This is where it works. Okay, so let's implement Apollo. So the stage is yours. You have looked up some things. I let you code right now, and I just comment and let's see where
I've sent you the link to the Medium post in Skype.
Oh,
if you want to show it real quick, I don't know. Can we show another people?
Yeah, or you just paste it here.
I don't know.
You just paste it somewhere here.
Yeah. So first we need to install. I think we should start probably just with the server stuff, right? First, and then see that this works, and then start connecting the client.
Yeah.
I cannot type in your terminal, so you would need to install ApolloServer Micro.
So this is where this right. I need to install. Where is it? I'm now on the
okay.
Medium. So I need to install React Apollo Hooks, Boost, and ApolloServer Micro. and GraphQL, right?
Yes. I think for the server we only need ApolloServer, Micro, and GraphQL. I'm not sure what Apollo Boost is, to be honest.
That's when I use, or as far as I remember, it's for setting up the client easier and faster.
Oh,
it's
okay.
like a no-brainer set up a client.
The Java world.
So let's install these 4 dependencies. So yeah, we are using Yarn here. So let's install them.
Do we need to install types also?
Let's see.
Yeah.
We will get warnings but I think they all come with some types.
Okay, great.
Let's see. Yeah, okay. So, what's next?
Then we need another page in the pages folders, in the pages API folder to be exact.
So you can create this. I still follow you here in the live.
Yeah.
So by the way, we're using VS Code's live share feature, where you can collaborate with each other. It's very handy when you do pair coding sessions like this one.
Then we just need to import ApolloServer and GQL from Apollo server micro. Typing is hard. Okay.
So the first thing we do now is we're creating the Apollo server. So you said that we're doing the client later, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Just see if we can get this up and running. There's no use of having ApolloClient in the client if we can connect to some kind of server. So yeah. Then let's just define like an empty type def or something. So the GQL definition. Oops, this one ticked. And then say we have type query. And there we can have to-dos. And we have a type to-do. Last time we said that to-do has ID, right? Title. And was it a state flag? I have to check the code. Let's see. Is it in the components? Probably, right? So yeah, types. ID, number, and done. Okay. Then we have the same thing here.
So let's. I put this here to the side so that let's zoom in with one. So can you explain what you have done right, or what you're doing right here? So let's see.
Yeah. So I'm defining the GraphQL schema. Yeah. So to-dos is a to-do list. This just tells ApolloServer that we have like in GraphQL you have queries, mutations, and subscriptions. Queries are for querying data, mutations are for mutating stuff, and subscriptions is like live data feature where you can subscribe to changes on the server.
Okay, yeah.
And this just tells Apollo that there is one query in our schema, like the field to-dos, and it returns a list of to-dos.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. So then we need to also add some resolvers. This is like a map of functions that are used to resolve the fields inside of the GraphQL schema. So here we also start with query in the top level, and then we have the to-dos field. And for now, this is just a function returning a list of to-dos with ID 1, title, first to-do, for example, to-do, and done is false. Okay. So this is should be okay for the start. Then we create the server by creating a new Apollo server and passing in the type diffs. And
we have a typo in the type diffs.
Oh.
All right. No, there what? Ah, no, it just looked like there was a type.
Okay.
You're welcome.
What? Okay, thank you. But there is an R missing.
Apollo. Ah, yeah. So okay, yeah. Let me see. Okay, what's next? So what we have done right now is we have defined two types. A to-do, which is basically the data type, right, of the entity we're creating or fetching or getting.
Yes.
And that there is a to-do query, which returns a list of to-dos. And if one queries the to-dos, this resolver here is executed, right?
Exactly.
Okay.
Yes.
And
So
I guess the ApolloServer micro is a special package for using Apollo in Next.js, or what's, because I've used ApolloServer in the past, but not ApolloServer micro.
Yeah, I think Next.js uses Apollo micro for their serverless stuff and things like that.
Okay.
I think this is like a package that makes it possible to still use the serverless stuff from Vercel and also use ApolloServer.
Okay. Okay, got it.
Yeah, don't quote me on that just because I'm not 100% sure. Like I said, I just googled for some Medium and whatever blog posts showing how to connect Apollo with Next.js,
Okay.
and this looked very promising. So I hope it works. So we'll see.
We will see. This is a live stream, so if there are bugs, we have bugs live on YouTube. But that's part of the journey. I mean, that's part of learning in public. You show that bugs happen and you have to deal with them. So.
Yeah. So we need to create a handler because we can just expose a handler to Next.js because the routing is taken care of by Next.js by following the folder structures inside of pages.
Okay.
So this will be /API/GraphQL, right? And everything that every request that goes to API GraphQL will be served to the handler that we expose from this file. So
okay, got
we
it.
have to pass the path to the handler so it knows where it's located at.
And one thing for the viewers who have not touched or worked with Next.js yet, the reason why it's API and /GraphQL is because Next.js exposes this API routes, as Barnabas said here, in pages /API or API. That's why it starts here with API, and the next URL part is basically the name of the file in our case, so GraphQL. We also have an existing probe status endpoint. So that's why it's API /something. If you're curious.
Exactly. Yeah. Then we have to export some config to disable body parser. I think this is because it would try to serialize the request body into JSON or something else, but the GraphQL request is not valid JSON, and Apollo handles this internally.
Okay.
So I think that's what I think we need it for, because like I said, I'm not too familiar with this whole setup.
Yeah.
But
there we get to it.
Those are my thoughts on it. So now we should be able to start the server and have an endpoint at API GraphQL.
Okay, so let's okay, then I start the server again. So let's say yarn dev. By the way, the code, everything we code here will be live later on GitHub, so we post it in if you're curious and want to test it for yourself or by yourself. So let's see. Let's go back to localhost. If it's running already, no, it's not running, right? No, it's running. No.
It's compiling.
It's compiling.
Yep.
Okay, so yeah, let's first the thing with the API. So I said we also have a probe status. So let's just quickly show that one. So here is the other route, the existing one we implemented last time, and GraphQL internal server error. No. Okay, first bug of today's session. Expected name found. Where is this? That's just one place with that, right?
It's probably
name found. Expected the name found.
Open bracket.
Open
Okay, I
brackets, yeah.
think I need, this is not valid syntax, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. I wonder why. No,
Oh,
no, it's okay. It's when you do this with React, you have to protect. No, you don't have to. This should work. So here, everything in the types is correct, right? By the way, I'm not used to the 4 spaces. Or
yeah, I just pressed Control-Shift-I, I don't know. It's probably
interesting.
Twitter or
So
something.
there's no bug here, right? So it's to-dos and the list of to-do. That's the syntax.
Yeah.
That's correct. Okay. So let's see again. Internal server.
Expected name, but where is it? Okay, pass field definition, pass definition, pass amendment.
Yeah, that's just the node modules here.
Passing.
What are we building? We're building. Yeah, I know the sorry for the confusing title on YouTube. I thought I changed it in Restream, but obviously it took the title from Streamlabs. So we're building a to-do app with Next.js and Tailwind, or actually we did that last time, and this time we're creating the ApolloServer and ApolloClient. So we have an API to play with. And currently we store the to-do items in memory, and next time we will use a database or store everything in a database, like, I don't know, Postgres or whatever. We will see. But currently we're struggling with an interesting bug, a syntax error, expected name, found something else. And by the way, hi, thanks for being here, thanks for watching. So let's see.
Yeah. Okay. So.
Have you found it?
No, not yet. I will just check the request internal server.
But for me, what's interesting is that we get an internal server, and we don't see the. Don't they have a graphical, by the way?
Yeah, GraphQL Playground, but that's what I'm not sure if this is also supported in the micro package.
Let's see. So that's. Let's see. Where is the example code here? So they have a book. We don't need a book. We don't have a book here. They return just one book. Yeah, let's start this small. Let's return just one to do first. So let's just say we get a to do, and we just get one. Not the list yet.
Yeah, you have to.
Ah, yeah. Now I need the brackets. Yeah. So let's see. Title to do. Body parser false. By the way, from when is this tutorial? June. Okay, perfect. So let's see. Title. This works. Okay. Then refresh again.
It also, if it's not.
Bye. Have a good time. All the best to you too. Bye. Thank you. Sorry, Barnabas.
If it's not if it's just a GraphQL endpoint that we are calling right now, maybe it's a problem because we are not sending any queries.
Oh, unknown type number, by the way, is the is this is number really the correct type for this?
Oh, it's they use int and float, right?
Yeah.
Something like that. Yeah.
So we're getting near it. So let's.
Oh yeah, now it's working.
Yeah, let's see. Yeah. Okay, let's refresh this one here. Yeah, here's the playground, guys. We got it. Yeah. So first bug, that's part of the journey, as I always say. So
now you should be able to request it to do, right?
Yeah, let's see. Here's our schema, and we have the query we created. So let's create a query to do. Sorry, Stefan. Yeah, this time we tried to do this on YouTube. Playing around. Good morning. Yeah, so you have to watch again early in the morning, Saturday morning. I have a coffee here, so good morning. So what is next? Title and the done status. Okay, and yeah, we have our first to do here, and the done status is false. Cool. Okay, so that was yeah, but actually we should say that it requires an ID, and then we can do the other the other one with to-dos. So we have here another one, to-dos, right? And to-dos actually returns a list. Let's say this is our example to-do, and we return, let's say we return the example to-do, and for now we also return the example to-do here. So the next thing would be that the resolver, that you provide an ID to the or let's say first we try this one here, see if this works. Unexpected token in position, what? That's again this issue with the
same as before.
Yes. What are we missing, my friend?
Unexpected what? Maybe it's, I think this is again a TypeScript GraphQL mismatch. It's probably
oh, we're so used to TypeScript. Okay, sorry guys. Yeah, that nope. Okay.
Nope. Okay.
Again.
Check the Apollo docs for the schema basic. But that would, I think, are you sure? Was it already compiled?
Yeah, but you're right with the syntax. It's not TypeScript. So we're so used to TypeScript. We're writing TypeScript in our schema definition, type definitions. That's weird. Okay. Let's see. Unknown type to do. Oh, and I have again a typo. Yeah, Stefan, it's really early in the morning. I really have. Really need a coffee first. So let's see. Now it should work again. Yeah, and now I can get to-dos. Yes. So there was a typo and we mixed TypeScript syntax into our type devs. Okay, but now we have a simple API with one dummy to-do. We get a list of to-dos, and we can get one to-do currently without the ID field. No. No.
What? No? Was there another error?
Yeah.
To-do item and to-do. Oh,
you changed it? No.
No, I didn't.
Why is there an item? Autocomplete is not working for today. So okay, here the one to do and to-dos. Yes. Yeah. So let's make the to-do resolver. Let's say with the ID exactly.
Right. Then let's check the Apollo docs and see what arguments the resolvers get.
So we have been writing a query resolver, time to accomplish 15 minutes. Okay.
Yes.
So what do we get? So resolver gets the parent, the arguments, the context, and the info. So
right here we don't need the parent.
Yes.
We need the ID from the arguments, right? We don't need the context and we don't need the info for now. So we can do something similar to what we did last time and just save our to-dos inside a map, right? With the ID as the key and the to-do as the data, right? Yeah, then we can say just return the to-dos with the given ID. Or probably null if there is no to-do. Yeah, did it compile?
Yeah, it says it was successful. Let's see. Let's go back.
Oh, and we should say that this is like an int with a bang, right? Because it is required.
Oh yeah, sure, it's required. Yeah. So let's go back to our playground in the history. Oh, let's see. In my history, I should have. Yeah, no. Here, the to-do query. Use this one. So now it should say there's an error because ID is required and I have not provided it. So let's go here and say the ID. We could have work with query variables, by the way. So let's say ID is 1 because we know that we just have one. So ID is $ID. Is it? Yeah, it should work, right? Let's see.
Yeah, if you want to use variables, yeah.
Oh no, I did it wrong, right? So.
But you have to do query to do and then brackets,
yeah,
and then $ID
is int, right?
No. Oh yeah, sure.
So this should work now. No?
You're still missing query to do and then
yeah. So now I get when I enter ID 1, I get this to do when I say 2, because we don't have an example to do with the ID 2, so I get null here as a result.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Right.
So yeah, this is our dummy Apollo server for now. So next thing will be, I mean,
do you want to start working on the client now and try fetching to-dos from the
the first thing we could do now is, I mean, this is our dummy database, this is our dummy example data. Yeah, I don't know, database is wrong, example data, let's say this is just our example data for now. And yeah, so let's create the Apollo client where we can use this simple API and fetch the list of to-dos, so we can go to our front end and show the list of to-dos here. So currently just the one we have created. So yeah, let's do the next thing. So tell me what I need to install and how to set up the Apollo client.
Okay, well, we can check again in the blog post that we use for the server stuff.
Yeah, so the client side code.
I mean, he did it in index.jsx, but we could do it there because we only have one page.
Yeah, but I would
do it in the under F, right?
Yeah, so that the Apollo provider is available for all pages, not just the one.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so let's say we need. Why did he import GQL here? It's not used.
Where are you looking at?
Interesting. Okay, no, I just copy and wait.
Probably for later to define the query.
That's
right?
interesting. See, I can't copy and paste it from here. So let's just go to.
Oh. Okay.
Let's go.
You can view the raw stuff and then copy.
Yeah. Okay, so let's go to our app. So this app here is basically for the entire NextJS app, our main root element, and we want to have the Apollo provider and the Apollo client available on all pages for all components, and that's why we use it and import it here. So let's see. No, we work together actually, Stefan. So we're not only coding buddies here, but also we code together. So
well, until the end of the year.
Okay. So yeah. So what we're doing now is we create a new client here. Actually, we could I mean, the app never refreshes, but let's put this out. Let's move this outside the app component, because currently the client is there is no change here, and yeah, come on, let's leave it here. Doesn't matter actually. Okay, so our app is still available on localhost 3000. That's our root. It's not GraphQL data, but just GraphQL, and we provide a client to the Apollo provider. Thanks, Stefan. So why TypeScript? TypeScript is saying something here.
What?
Property set link is missing in default client, but required in type Apollo client any. Set link is declared here. The unexpected which is declared. What? Set link? Is there a set link here? Set? No, there's no set link. Set link is missing in a default client unknown. Let's see. Let's find the Stack Overflow green checkmark. Property set link is missing. We have no header. We have no in-memory cache. Ah, yeah, by the way, we have no in-memory cache. But we use the Apollo client from Apollo Boost. Okay, yeah, that's okay. The Apollo client package contains the imports from previous decoupled libraries. If your imports look like this, switch to this. Yeah, interesting. So let's see.
Is it just?
Let's check out the Apollo boost docs.
Yeah.
It's easier.
Let's see.
So the Apollo boost docs. You import Apollo boost, React Apollo. So they're using still the Apollo provider from React Apollo. I mean, that's a different because we use the books, so I don't know if this is the issue. Let's see. Apollo React hooks. Get started. Migration guide. Let's go here. Apollo 3 includes React hooks functionality out of the box. You don't need to install any additional package. Okay, so actually they import the Apollo provider from at ApolloClient. So let's see. But that's an extra package. We don't have that one because they import the Apollo provider from ApolloClient. Yeah, but they handling the in-memory cache. Apollo client, Apollo consumer.
Maybe. Yeah. Client React. Yes.
What's the Apollo client React hooks?
Get started.
Okay. There are use, query, use, lazy query, use, mutation, subscription, everything in it. Okay. That's great. So the Apollo client structure, canonical, get started. Explore JavaScript, React, Apollo. Get started. Yeah, I mean the Medium article may have worked.
Yeah,
or
maybe just follow the official docs.
Yeah. So let's yarn remove the Apollo boost package, and for now the Apollo React hooks. We don't need that on the server. No, we don't. Yeah, let's remove this and let's yarn add the Apollo client in GraphQL again. I mean, we have installed GraphQL already, but
yeah, well,
let's see. It's not
it shouldn't do anything if it's already installed, right?
Yeah. There should be no harm. Okay, so then let's start by creating the client again without the Apollo boost. Actually, let's see it this way.
And we can also use the in-memory cache, right?
Yes, I think in the Apollo boost package they use it already, so so that you don't have to do this here. But
I'm not sure why you need it because it's not too hard. Like with
but I think the Apollo boost package comes with some other. At least when I used it months or maybe a year ago, they have some pre-configured or they've pre-configured certain things already for you, so maybe that's why.
Oh, okay.
Like some best practices or so. So now it works. So we use now Apollo client or everything from Apollo client. So no Apollo React hooks or so we have the provider, the client, and our current cache is an in-memory cache. They have other caches too. I don't want to say any other type of cache because I don't have one in mind, but I know they have some. And yeah, we have our localhost 3000, and we fetch data from the previous API endpoint. So okay, so if we start the app again, because no, I don't have the browser extensions installed because I'm using the guest profile, and the guest profile can't install. Yeah, next time I should use another profile here, next one for streaming.
You could try and use Firefox for a change.
Let's see. Okay. Wait, let's create another. I quickly
compiled, right?
put on here. No, let's don't do this here during the stream. Okay, so where is it? Let's go back here. But actually, I should. Let me just quickly get another here. So I use another browser window now with a profile, so I can install things. Oh, last time we used Earthly, but we didn't publish the stream, so you won't see it, guys. So let's close all those windows and let's go back. Oh no, actually, I should have not removed the window. Because actually I okay, live coding session, we're here on localhost 3000. Okay, stream is back again, back live again, because when I closed the window I deactivated the display capture. Okay, so now we see the app again, and I can install extensions. I think I have some already, because then it's easier to show that the Apollo client is installed. So let's first go to Chrome, Apollo extension. There is a nice client developer tool extension. I really love it. It's great. So let's install it. It's also available for Firefox, for any Firefox user out there. So okay, let's see. So here with our components, we see that we are in a React application with the container, some other fancy components, and our Apollo provider. And let's see why I installed it, right? Apollo client, no, Apollo Chrome DevTools. I installed it, but it's not showing up. Remove. It should, right? So as soon as a watcher, a mute. So as soon as Apollo is installed and it detects that it's installed. Oh, I know. Last time I did this, I had to close the console and open it again. Yeah, now it works. So if you don't see it after you have installed Apollo client, the Apollo Chrome extension or Firefox extension, just restart your JavaScript console and you should see it. So it worked. Barnabas, we have Apollo installed in our To-Do app. We should see the docs where there is this, oops, sorry, wrong click, where is the schema explorer. So we can see here's our to-do query where we have to provide an ID. Well, let's zoom in. That's easier for our viewers. So we have here the to-do where you see enter to-dos, where we get a list of to-dos. And what we can do now, we don't need to go to the graphical or to the Graph Explorer. We can do our queries here. So we can say we want to query to-do, and we want to fetch the to-dos, and we want to have the ID, title, and the done. Poof. And we get a lot of feedback from Apollo. We get a loading state false, network status 7. I think that's resolved, or was it done? We need to look that up later. And we see the list of to-dos here. And this is our cache, our in-memory cache Apollo uses. And we have not done any query in our application. That's why the cache is empty. Because if we execute queries here in the Apollo extension, that's not stored in the in-memory cache because the app hasn't done anything yet. So there was no query. So let's add our first query, shall we?
Yep.
Okay, so
I was thinking about how we're going to do it, right? Because last time we created this to-do provider with which put all these necessary functions into the context that could be used by the actual page.
Yeah.
But it's probably easier now to just create like custom hooks that just call the use query hook underneath, right? And then use this directly. Otherwise, I think with the loading states and everything, it's probably,
yeah,
we have to like fill everything into the context, and I don't think that makes sense. So maybe we just write the hooks and then.
Yeah.
remove the provider later on. And
yeah. So yeah, you're right. Last time when we didn't have Apollo as our current data storage, we had to use a to-do provider, but now Apollo acts as our cache, and we don't need it. That's right. So instead of just removing it, let's first go to our component, our index page, and replace use to do context with a use query.
Yeah, we still. I mean, yeah. I mean, it depends. Maybe we want to do it step by step, because like the whole. I mean, if we remove the to-dos and get the to-dos from the server, the whole update and delete stuff won't work anyway. So let's just rip it all out and start from scratch.
Yeah. So I would just replace the use to do context and start using and interacting with Apollo here.
Yeah, great.
So I mean, let's delete the to do provider later and remove it, or let's remove it already here from our application, because we don't need it anymore. Now the app is not working anymore because the use to do context will throw an error because we just removed the provider, but that's okay for now because we are using use query here again to get our example to do. So let's start. Let's go to the Apollo docs again, Apollo React docs, because I think do we need to the React hook component library now, or is use query also exported in the Apollo/client?
It's also an Apollo client.
Really?
Yep. Well, in the example that they show here, they import.
Okay. Interesting. Then I need to figure out why there is the other package. Why you need the other package?
Yeah. But also it's just squiggly lines because it's never used.
Right? Yeah, it's not used yet. So
for now, just like define it right in here, right? Then maybe move it into the.
Yeah. Let's create the query first here.
Let's do what's the to-dos query, right?
Yeah. So it's it's the to-dos query. So now we get the list of all to-dos, right? For now.
To-dos, and we want everything. We want the ID, we want the title, and we want the done state, right? So,
yeah.
Yep. And then remove this to-do context because we don't have it anymore, right? And then just do like some. This is not doing anything right now. It's just removing the title. This is still okay. To-dos, we get the to-dos in here.
But let's add use query first. So before we change the DOM, let's do it step by step. So we don't have any data yet. So let's first add the use query so that we know what we need to change down there, right?
Okay. Then let's do.
Whoa, that was the state. Yeah.
This. Const to-dos equals use query.
But wait, isn't it like this? It's like you get whoa. No, where is it? You get data, you get loading, you get error, and some other things. Yeah. So I go to the docs for a sec so that people see it. You get where was it? Where is the overview? No, that's what we provide to the use query. So yeah, that's what we get. We get a data. We get even previous data. Oh, that's new. I didn't know that. You get the loading state, error. You get the current variables if you need to use them for something in UI. And here are the network status. Yeah, so 7 was ready. Yeah, I was right. 7 was ready. 1 is loading, and there are some other states here, but we don't need them yet. So. So yeah, I saw you renamed it to to-dos now. Okay.
Yeah.
So I need to follow you again.
I think it should just work, right? And I replaced all the update functions with empty functions for now.
Yeah, for now. Okay, that's good. Yeah. And by the way, we can type use query. So currently, to-dos is any. I mean, we're using TypeScript here for all of our viewers, so we know that the type we get back from here is a to-do item. Whoa.
TypeScript?
So we know that this to do here.
It's a list of to-do items, right?
Oh yeah. And by the way, to-do item is not correct. We need to do a to-do. So the type is a to-do. Let's see if it's exported. Yeah. So it's a list of to-dos. Yeah. Don't we have a type for that already?
Maybe you could look in the type.
No, we have. I mean, previously it was a record. I mean, now the to-dos is actually a to-do list, right?
Yeah.
I mean, we don't need those to-do update to-do context anymore. That was from last time when we had the React context, so we don't need that anymore. We can safely remove this. And now we can say we have to-dos because we have created this type, and we can just say here to-dos. And now the to-dos should be type safe. And when we let's check if we do to-do at the first index. Oh no, it's called to-dos. And now we get ID, title, and done, because that's what a to-do is all about. Okay, so here we have some nope function. I think you need to return null so that TypeScript is happy. Yes. Okay, so we can restart the server again, right? Can't we?
Yeah.
Wait, let's see. I saw an error already in the console. By the way, can we remove the to-do? Now let's keep it here for a sec. But later on we can remove it, I guess.
Sorry, what?
The to-dos provider. I think we can remove it later.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No, it's compiled now.
No, it's not. Oh, there's an error in the query again. Oh yeah, here there was a typo. So today's title of the episode is typos in GQL. Let's see. Oh no, to-dos map is not a function. Why is to-dos map? Ah yeah, because there is a loading state, my friend. So we should not map immediately. I mean, let's add a loading indicator, shall we?
Yeah. So we need the loading state here, right?
Where are you? Yeah, you're here up there. Okay, I follow your cursor again.
And then we can do something here like should we do it before the list instead of the list, right?
Yeah.
Loading. And is there like a spinner stuff in Tailwind or?
Oh, let's see. That's a good question. So we need a React Tailwind spinner. Tailwind CSS spinner. There is actually a package, but it's archived by the owner. Okay, so let's see another one. Ah, that's from the same person. Oh, it's all okay. Let's see. There is a package called Tailwind CSS spinner, but that's with the yeah, that's also deprecated. Okay. Animation. They have a loading spinner on their website. Processing. Let's see if we can use that one. Let me see. So they have got this SVG here and just a loading spinner. Where are we here? Yeah, we're here. So we could say here const loading spinner. And for now, let's see. Not sure if this works out of the box. Active hover. So you're not changing too much code, right? Currently, because
no, I'm not doing anything right now.
Okay, yeah, because I'm still in Chrome. There was a fancy website where you could just create CSS, create loading spinner.
Yeah.
I think I mentioned it in one of my newsletters weeks ago. No, this was not that website.
I think Yeah, yesterday I was listening to JS Party. It's a JavaScript podcast from the changelog, and they had the Tailwind creator there.
Oh.
It was pretty interesting, and he talked about there's someone is working on a browser extension where you can just copy HTML and it will try and recreate it in Tailwind, like analyze all the CSS classes on there or the values and stuff, and try to find a matching Tailwind class and just create the HTML just with Tailwind classes.
Ooh,
so
that's crazy. That's cool.
Everywhere. Yeah.
That's really interesting. Okay, so let's create a spinner here. Whoa, index. Let's create an index tsx and spinner. By the way, I started to change my pattern here, because usually I just created an index tsx in every folder. And I changed that. I started adding an index that just exports parts of the module, and everything else is now in a named file or whatever. It turned out to be easier for me. So export let's first import React from React. Export const loading spinner. Oops, that was wrong. And we just need a div, nothing else. Okay, let's create just this div, and then let's create whoops, I was wrong. Spinner CSS. And before we make this tailwind-like, let's see if this works. So whoops, we don't need the prefix. We don't. Yeah, we need to change the colors afterwards, but let's first start just here. So yeah, no, there are no custom utilities. Let's say component styles, and we import. How do you write an import here? Is it like this? Man, I haven't used.
To be honest, I have no idea.
Haven't used imports in CSS like ages, thanks to styled components. Let's see if this works. Oh no, we need to use the spinner somewhere. So let's import whoop, how was it? I was like this, right? Oh, nope. Loading spinner from component slash spinner. And let's see, loading spinner. Where was it? Is it here? And we just render loading spinner. Let's see if this works. Here.
I'm not sure. Maybe we have to log to-dos. I don't think to-dos is what we think it is.
But it worked. I saw it.
Yeah.
Here it is. Wait. But yeah, the to-dos map is still not correct.
I think data is probably an object with to-dos in it, right? Maybe we can just console log it or.
Really?
Something.
No. Yeah, but most likely you're right. Yeah, let's see. Yep.
Yeah.
So actually it's like this, right? We get data and to-dos inside of data.
Yep. What? Oh, then you also have to refine the type for use query, right? So it's the same, an object with to-dos that are to-dos. I will do it real quick.
Ah, yeah.
Something like this.
Yep. Okay, let's see. Zack. We should see a loading spinner. Oh, data is undefined. Data. an object. Oh yeah, defaults to undefined. Yep.
Okay, so you can't destructure it there,
Nope.
right?
And let's do it this other way. If data and data to-dos, then we can do data to-dos.
And I think you can remove the not loading then, right? What?
Ah, yeah, we could remove that, yeah. So let's see. We should see a loading spinner and the first to-do. Ta-da! Here it is. Here it comes. Here again. Okay, cool.
Okay, then.
Yeah, but let's wait a sec. Do we have Lodash in here already? No, we don't. So let's add Lodash.
Crazy.
Dot map and Lodash dot. What was the other thing? Get. Yeah.
How can you do JavaScript without Lodash?
So we have get from Lodash, get, and we have map, and then we can just simply do.
I mean, I don't
here,
use
map.
get too often anymore. I just use like, what is it? The optional chaining stuff.
Oh, yeah, actually, yeah, you're right. We could do this. Yeah, let's use that instead. So it's basically just let's remove this.
You
from
could
here.
you could just do to-dos.
To-dos.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if if data, yeah, that's easier. So then we can remove Lodash get again.
Map already handles undefined and nulls and everything.
Yeah, that's why I like the not the built-in map, but the Lodash map, because then I don't have to care about undefined inputs. Yeah, and so if let's do this also different. If loading is available, then we render the loading spinner, and if not, we render the list. Makes it a little bit easier. So okay, so we don't have Lodash get anymore. Package JSON.
Is it Lodash.get now?
Yeah, because I imported Lodash.map.
Oh, okay.
It's small. It's a smaller package.
Map, right?
Yeah, if you import, if you add Lodash, the entire package, then it's slash. But you can also install each of the functions individually. So I just said I want Lodash.map. I don't want the all Lodash functions because there are a lot. I just want that one.
But does it make a difference if you use like something with tree shaking and use?
No, in the end, no. If tree shaking works as expected, it does not.
Yeah. Okay. Great. So, do you want to create our first mutation?
Sorry?
Do you want to create our first mutation?
Yes.
Right. So.
Okay. So yeah, let's do this. But one thing first. I want to show now the Apollo extension, that there is more now inside the extension. So in queries, we see that there is the query we just executed. So as I said before, in the queries tab, you see a list of all queries that happened already in your app that were executed. You see there's no variables. That was the query, and you can also run it again here, and I get an error, an object. Oh yeah, because I stopped the server. It's actually but let's wait until the server is online again. And here in the cache, you see the current Apollo cache that contains. Here in the root query, you see everything that's inside the cache, and here you have the type to-dos. Or the query to-dos I just executed. Oh yeah, now everything loads again. Let's see, go back to cache. And here I got the to-do with the ID 1, and the object looks like this, because I fetched this here.
What I'm really interested in seeing is what happens if we add run a add to-do mutation and create a new to-do.
Yeah.
Do we have to query the to-dos again, or is Apollo?
No, we should update it again.
Okay, great.
But let's see. Yeah, I mean, the other thing will be to add a watch query. Yeah, let's see. Let's see. This is something we can do. But actually, I'm not really happy with the loading spinner.
Yeah.
It's just a big loading spinner here that's not tailwindish and everything. So let's use this here from the official Tailwind docs.
Okay, yeah.
And let's see how far we get. So, I mean, let's remove this one here again. And also remove the spinner. Back to trash. And let's edit here the loading spinner again. So we don't want that this is a button. We want a div. No type. No this not disabled. And let's add the source so that we credit this loading spinner and say this is taken loading spinner inspired by Tailwind.
I just have to say it again, I really think the Tailwind docs are great.
Yeah, they're really, really great. They did a great job. So let's see. Let's refresh here. Let's see if it works. Nope. Okay, let's optimize the spinner. Let's take it. Actually, we should install Storybook next time, because then it would be a lot easier to optimize the loading spinner.
Yeah.
Because we just see it. Okay, so let's refresh. Oh, it refreshed already. So here is our loading spinner. Actually, there is a spinner.
Is it?
There is a spinner here, but you don't see it. Let's see why we don't see it.
Yeah, because it's white, right?
Oh yeah. So yeah, I mean we copy and paste.
Yeah.
Sure, we copy the right things. So. But let's see, border transparent, text leading font rounded, text white. No, so the text should be, I don't know, what do we, so let's start with blue. I know 400 is currently the number we use, I think. We don't have a background rows.
Does it have does the div have a size? Or is it just?
Let's wait a second. I replace rows now with blue for currently. It's just so that we see something. Do we need a hover state? Active 400 hover. So. Let's see. Okay, now we see it. That's great, but we don't need a border actually. Where is the border? Because that's still, I mean, it's still a button, or has the button design, so we don't need that. So let's see, we don't need a border. Actually, we don't have text. Font medium, we don't need it to be rounded. We don't need a background blue. We need one. Yeah, here. Yeah.
Oh, there is
the SVG. Yeah. Okay. So we don't need blue. We don't need a hover. We don't need an active. Transition duration. That's easy. Cursor not allowed. That's okay. If they want to.
Can we? I don't know. Can we center the SVG or something?
Yeah, let's center it. But that is. Let's see, inline flex. No, we don't need the inline flex here. Or is it on inline there? So, okay. So now we have a loading spinner. Let's make this a little bit bigger. Age, let's see, 8. Is 8 valid? Yeah, it's valid. Let's make it even bigger. Ta-da! A big loading spinner. So the loading spinner works, looks like it's working, and we just put it in this. So this is our div. I mean, that's the div that contains the items and the loading spinner.
Yeah, which is probably in the div around the loading spinner, right?
Yeah, so let's add another div around the loading spinner. That's funny. That's one thing I have I don't know which extension it is, but when I start typing, sometimes there are two closing tags when I type. So what class name to get the center? Let's say flex and align. Is it align center?
It's item center. And
it's item center,
think, right?
Is it item? Yeah, let's see if it's item center.
Yeah. I think we need justify, right? Flex.
Oh, it's justify center. Yeah. Yeah, it's not align item center. Justify center.
Yeah, item center is for the
the other axis.
Secondary. Yeah.
And then we add another spacing around that element, top and bottom. Ta-da! And it works.
Yep.
Perfect. And now we move this one down here. And now we have a shiny loading indicator. We should see it. Let's see. Ta-da! Oh, that was awesome.
Yep.
And we just did it with Tailwind in like no time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we have a loading indicator. We have use query. We fetched the data already, and the next thing, as you said, will be the mutation, right? So create a new mutation.
Okay, so let's get back to our GraphQL implement, and then we need to add here type mutation, right? And then we have add to do with two. These, so this will also take, and now I think we have to check the docs real quick. We need to create an input type, right? Let's see if we can find it in the.
Where are you?
Yeah, I'm in the official Apollo docs.
Okay. So let's
schema
go.
Basics, schema basics, and then I search for input types.
Okay. I mean that maybe there should be a Chrome extension for sync tabs. That would be great.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool. Yeah, but yeah.
So you're an Apollo.
We only need a title to create a new to-do, right? So I think we don't actually need the input type because we only have like one field.
Oh yeah, we just need a title. Yeah.
This one is required though, and let's return the new to-do from it, right? I think we can just say to-do here, right? Whoops.
Oh yeah, we don't need to add it. Yeah.
Right. I think it's not even allowed to create.
Is it?
I think you always have to create a type.
Oh yeah. So okay, so we just create a new mutation called add to do, and you need to provide a title only, and you get a to do back.
Yeah. But let's also refine our to do type because it always has an ID and it always has a title, right? And it always has a done state.
Yeah.
And this way we can, like, it's easier for whoever consumes data to. Like if we hold our contracts, it's easier to work with it.
But now when you query a to do, you
don't have to like query for every field. But every time you query for the field, you can be sure that it's always an int, never an
or
null.
A boolean. Yeah. Okay.
Right? Yeah. Okay, and then we need a resolver for it. Let's say mutation here, and then we have add to do, right? And we don't need the parent, we need the title from the argument, and we don't need anything else for now, right? And then let's remove this example to do.
Yeah.
And also and then we have an empty to do database for now. And then let's just create a counter, an ID counter, right? And it's 0 in the beginning. And then we can do this here. This is the same, almost the same code. We can now map, or we can use lodash-map, right? Import map from lodash.map.
Yeah.
And map over our example data, over our to-dos, and we get the values as the first argument, I think, and then we just return the value. And this way we get a list of all of our to-dos.
I just renamed this to to-do, just out of so that it's easier for.
Yeah. And then when we add a to-do, we create a new to-do. Let's say constant new to-do with the ID is we increment the ID counter and use the new value. Also, this is a pre-increment operator, which means the number is incremented first and then read.
Yeah.
And then we have the title, which is the title, and done is false by default.
Yes. So let me just quickly
I don't
create
know
a let again for the ID counter because it was not, yeah. And then we return it.
Oh, okay. But one more thing, we have to save the new ID. Let's do this. Once new ID is this, right? Nice. Counter, and then use the new ID here, and then we return.
We return the new ID, right?
No.
The new to do, right?
Yeah, but first also we add the to-dos, the new ID equals new to-do, right? And then we return new to-do.
Oh yeah, yeah. So yeah, so first you create the new to do, and then you'd add it to our example database, or example local cache, or local storage, or
this is a record
memory
from
storage. Yeah.
To do. Right.
Yeah, I imported the to do type, so we can be type safe here. Wait, I need to unfollow you because there is a typo. We return the new to do, and here it is. This one, yeah. By the way, can't we type the resolvers? I'm sure there's a type for resolvers. So that every function that I mean, we know now that the second parameter the functions receive are the arguments, for example, but they're not typed. So actually, is there a resolvers, or let's see what we get here. Is there something like resolvers?
Where do we create the server, right? We can see resolvers is any. Okay, ApolloServer config.
Because if we work with TypeScript, it would be really nice to type the resolvers. So let's see, Apollo server micro resolvers type.
Typing hooks.
Let's see if we can, type for details. Say resolvers. I'm sure there is a type for that. Apollo type resolvers. Union interfaces. Defining resolvers. Because that would be great that we can the to-dos or the functions here are typed and not just a function with any and So let's see, type ApolloServer resolvers types. There is a type. No, I used it. No, wrong. Let's see. As iResolvers, the GraphQL. Oh, actually, there is an interface called iResolvers from the that's when you generate it. That's not that. Use index signature. Let's see if there is something. Have you found it already?
No, not yet.
Let's see, right, Apollo resolvers, GraphQL tools. Maybe there is something in the GraphQL tools package. I don't know yet. So there's this resolvers map, unit interfaces, types, resolvers. Let's see, where was I? Here was I. Because the ApolloServer micro does not export it as far as let's see. No, actually, wait, the ApolloServer wants us to return the config here. Let's see. There is a T context, root value, schema, logger, folder, cache, plugins. Where are these resolvers? Field resolvers. No, it's called not fields, type devs. So type devs. Where is the type devs here? Type devs. No, there is no type dev. Isn't type devs here? It's a string, document node is a string. Okay. Ah, no, I was looking for the resolvers. Yeah, there is an iResolver interface. There is one. So the Apollo server, wait, resolvers, no. Where is the iResolver interface? Where is this? Because it says the config.resolvers is an iResolvers field. We just now need to figure out where we get the type from. So the server registration, the buys, create handler. No, we don't have a handler. There is the config. So the Apollo server wants to have a config. Where is it? So I think the issue I found was right. There is indeed. Where is it? Type resolvers. Where did they import the iResolvers from? From the GraphQL tools. Okay, GraphQL tools. Do we have the GraphQL tools installed? Let's see. Package, GraphQL. No.
GraphQL, but not GraphQL tools, I think.
But let's see if they're installed already with Apollo. That would explain. Yeah, so there is this package, GraphQL tools, and it looks like GraphQL tools is what the resolver.
Oh, ApolloServer directly exports all the functions from GraphQL tools. So.
Oh, so there should be an iResolver. Ah, yeah, there is an iResolvers. Yeah, you're right. There it is. Okay, so we can use iResolvers as our type here for this one. Yeah, now it's typed. You got it. No, there's still any. So.
I mean, they don't know what kind of arguments we give into it, right?
Oh yeah, so the iResolvers.
I mean,
you can provide T source and T context. Okay. Yeah.
I'm not sure what the T source should be. So.
Yeah, but let's figure out this later.
Yeah.
Or in another one. So okay, let's do. So we have created the mutation. Add to do.
Let's check out the playground again and try to create a to do there, right?
Oh yeah.
Works, yeah.
Okay, so let's go back into our app. Open the Apollo tools. Let's see if the server is running already. No, wait, because I had to restart it, and it successfully compiled. Okay, let's see again. Create the to-dos, and it works. We don't get a list of to-dos because we have not added one yet. So we now do a mutation, add to-dos, and there is only one, that add to-do. We can have a title here. Also, let's work with variables again. So this would be title, and $title is a string, and it's required. And we want everything back from the mutation. So let's add, no, it's title, not ID, my fault here. Let's say we had a new to-do, stream on YouTube, YouTube, so, and let's execute the query. And we have added a new to-do stream on YouTube. The default status is done false, which is what we expected it to be. And let's, there is no history here. I thought there is also a history. Too bad. Yeah. But yeah, let's get the to-dos again.
Use it
oh no, the to-dos is empty, so it did not update our local cache.
But if you query for to-dos now?
Yeah, I just queried for to-dos, so there it's empty.
It's empty.
So.
Oh yeah. That's nice one.
What?
So.
You're back in the code?
Yeah, I'm just looking at our mutation, but we added to the to-dos. And the next time it should map again over the to-dos, return all the to-dos in our to-do map. Can you try it in the playground instead of the Apollo dev tools?
Okay, I don't know what's the difference, but let's see. GraphQL.
I don't know. Maybe something with the cache or. or whatever.
So let's first get the to-dos. Let's fetch
API.
to-dos. Oh no, we don't need it. We want the ID, the title, and the done state. Let's see, there is nothing. Let's add a mutation, add to-dos with title, which is of type string, and we want to execute the add to do. What was it? Title. Here it is again. So, and we want also the title, the ID, and done. Let's prettify this here. Okay. So we need the query variables, which are title and let's say stream on YouTube. Execute the. So we have no to do. So let's add. So now it has added the one stream on to do. Let's add this again. We should get an ID 2. Yes, we got an ID 2. Let's do it 3 times. Now we have another one. And if we execute the to-dos list, yeah, you were right. There was something weird in the other thing.
Okay, great.
And now we have 3. I know why, because as I said earlier, when you do this in the Apollo playground in the extension, it does not mutate anything. It does not update the state actually or something.
Yeah.
But on the server it should still update it. It doesn't matter. So okay, we have 3 here. If we go back now to the app, there should be 3 or to-dos already, right? Yes, we have 3 here because we just added 3 items. So so it works. If we had another one, hello world. Oh no, it does not. Oh yeah, we have not added the mutation yet
now
in our
create
code.
The mutation in the client. Yeah.
So yeah, let's add the mutation in our app.
So let's do this, right? Const add to do mutation QL and
oh wait, I still
right?
wait. I still copied it, so it's easier.
Okay, great. Yeah, nice. And then const whatever, because I have to look at the docs to know what it returns. Mutation add to do mutation. Where is that? Yeah. Okay. Have you looked at the docs already, or I'm not exactly 100%.
Have you imported use mutation already? Ah, yeah. So, are you looking, because here's a quite, are you looking what we get back or what we do need to add here?
I think
so what we get
don't need
is,
to add anything
actually
more.
Okay. It's
we
like
get a function where we can
like,
add variables and
but not exactly, kind of. Okay, let's see. So what we get is like this. We get here. But do we need data?
Don't think so. If it works with the cache inside of Apollo and
no, we don't need data. We get it from the to-dos list already. So
is it? Oh, it's a thing. Yeah,
okay.
We can also type it, right? What
You're
is
still here, right?
thing?
Because looks like my AirPod has no battery. Let's add the other one.
Okay, great. Because I had a feeling you couldn't hear me.
So I can hopefully hear you again, because it just you know, can't hear you now.
So yeah, we call this here, right? Add to do with title equals e.target dot value, right?
So
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I hear you again. Okay, that's
Okay.
funny.
Okay. So something is not. It's a if title. Oh yeah. No. No. Yeah, we just use the title. Okay. So I think this should be okay.
No title.
But let's
No.
type this.
The syntax is different. So wait a sec.
Oh, it's variables.
Yeah. So actually, it's like prevent default. We did that already, and
This should be
it's
just title, I think.
yes, because we got it already. Whoop. We should not. Whoop.
Yeah, you do it.
That's so funny when you do pair coding and you do command set. Okay, so this should be it. On submit. Let's see. Yeah, let's see if this works. So what we now should be able to add new to-dos, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so add new to-do. No. Computer says no.
I think I got the add new to do. I think it's just not updated. I think we have to rerun the query again.
Oh yeah. So maybe this should be not use query, but use watch query or something like that, because it looks like it's just executed once.
Yeah.
And let's see.
Let's check the docs.
Yeah, let's query. So executing a query. When your component renders, use query returns an object that contains la. That's interesting. Loading state, caching results, updating cache results. Caching query results is handy, easy to do. ApolloClient supports two strategies for this: polling and refetching. Polling provides real-time synchronous to your server. To enable polling, do we need? No.
This is also something that you could do with subscriptions, I think.
Yeah, but I know now.
Oh, okay.
I remember that. You know what happened is, yeah, updating the cache after mutation. That's what we need to do. So what we did now is we executed the query against our API, which updates the database somewhere, but the local cache in our app here. So if we take a look here at Apollo and our cache, nothing. Oh no, it happened. There is the to-do already. So okay, I was wrong. There is the to-do, but the root query is empty. Okay, let's see. Updating. When executing, if data is represented, you might need to update your cache to reflect your mutations. This depends on whether the mutation updates a single existing entity. Update a single existing entity.
Yeah, well, but it's a new entity. It's not existing in the cache.
Yeah. Right? Merging all other cache. If mutation modifies multiple entries, or if it creates or deletes entities, the Apollo cache is not automatically updated to reflect the results. To resolve this, your call to use mutation can include an update function. The purpose of an update function is to modify your cached data to match the modifications that the mutation makes to your backend. Okay, let's see.
Where did you find this in the docs?
ApolloGraph.com in React Data Mutations.
Executing, yeah. Making all other cache updates.
So yeah, you see there is an example. There is an example. So when you add a to-do, so the use mutation, the second parameter is config, and there is update, and so we have the current cache, and we in the second parameter we get data and the result of add to-dos. or the current value, and we need to modify the state, right? And what we do is we modify the fields, the to-dos, and we write a fragment, so where we add the new data, and we add a new to-do on to-do with the type and existing type. It's interesting that we have to do this, by the way.
Yeah. Well. Let's try to do it then. Do you want? I will start writing.
Yeah, or we just do a use watch query or poll and just or subscription. But yeah, let's see and update the data.
Yeah. Update takes a cache. Data.
Let's go back because you're typing.
What's add to do? Yeah, that's because
add to do is this is also in our case,
right?
Yeah, that's the name here we got in line 33. Shall we just copy it and then go step by step and see what we need to?
Yeah, sure.
I think it's easier.
Yeah, I'll let you copy it then.
Yeah. Okay. So where was it? Oh, I follow you. That's now. So, okay. Add to do is already declared in upper scope. Yeah, it is. So basically, this is new to dos, maybe new to do.
So I think it's what the mutation returns, right?
Yeah. So add to do is a new to do, but it's not used here. Ah, it is here. Okay. So, okay, our update gets the current cache, we modify the current cache, and we say, okay, we write a fragment, so write fragment, let's see, fragments, write fragment, code locating, implementing, use fragments, where is write fragment? Oh, it's not here. Oh, so how do we type that? Write fragment, here it is. Write data in the shape of the provided GraphQL fragments into the cache. Let's see, because we don't have a fragment actually yet. So okay, let's see. So what have we done? We have added an update. We modify the cache. We want to update the to-dos.
I don't know. Oh, okay. Write fragment. Yeah.
Ah, okay. Let's see. Also, let's stream on YouTube. There was no error, and Apollo said that's cool. We got one. Let's see when I created to-dos. Yeah, actually it works. I mean, when I refetch the query, I get the one. So let's see if we needed this in the first place. So let's disable it again. Let's wait until my server restarted. Refresh. So let's see, in our root query there's nothing. We add stream on YouTube again, and here it is. Here is our new item. We query it and we got it. So we don't need this here. I would be really surprised if we need that. So the thing is that the query is not updated.
So we need to refetch, right?
Yeah, so the query is not updated because the data is here.
Even if we have this update cache code,
yeah,
yeah,
and we don't need it actually. So I just removed it again, and it works. So I mean I have no to do right now, but if I add stream on YouTube and I refetch the query again, I get one to do.
Yeah, but it's not updating our UI yet.
Yes, so right? So the issue is not that we need to do the mutation ourselves and add fancy stuff. This update function, we need to make sure that use query is executed again. So actually,
yes, or we could just manually add the to-do that that is returned from add to-do and merge it into our list of to-dos, right? But yeah, I mean, I
Oh,
would be
there
really
is a
happy
refetch
if.
queries option.
Oh, okay.
So an array of function that allows you to specify which queries you want to refresh after the mutation has. Oh, yeah, well, that makes sense.
Oh, that's exactly what we
That
need.
makes sense. I mean, it would be. I would be really surprised if. But yeah, it makes
Yeah.
sense. So you tell Apollo which queries you want to refresh once this
Just an array of TQL.
I think, right?
queries.
Yeah, it's an array. So what we want is that the to-dos query is executed again once the mutation. Oh, document node is not assignable to string or pure query options. Property query is missing type document but required in pure. Okay, let's see. How do we need to write this here? Is there an example? No, just the docs. Okay, so use mutation refetch queries. When to use refetch queries in ApolloClient.
Array
Oh, okay, it's an array and I need to say the query and okay, makes sense. So I need to say that it should refetch the to-dos query.
Oh, so you could also specify variables.
Yeah. I mean that makes sense and it's great. I mean you can say you change that and refetch the query but with different variables because after the mutation something else is important or I don't know. Okay, so let's say add to stream stream to YouTube. Yeah, here it is. You see? Actually, that's pretty nice. You can exactly say what should happen once the mutation is executed. That's cool. That's really cool. And it's so simple.
Okay, so the last thing we have to do is add.
By the way, the type here is not correct for you because add to do now is because add to do. Yeah, maybe if we type, let's see, if we say this is a to do, what is happening then?
No, I think we need multiple types, right? Something for the variables, I think, and also the result.
Wait a sec. Really? Oh yeah. Okay. So let's see. What is the first one? Is the first one? The first one is the data, and the second one is the variables. Okay. So basically, in our case, it's to do, right? So it should return.
No, the variable is title, right? It's just.
Oh yeah. So it's just title. So variables is just an object, or we just allow title. Yeah. So if we do another thing here, there is no autocomplete. By the way, because I like to have that. Let's go to do and let's here add a comment here to do the to-do's title, because then I'm really sure that the type is inferred from here. The to-do's ID, the to-do's current state or current done state. I don't know, because now you see when you hover it, no, it doesn't work. Why?
It should.
Oh yeah, it works for variables here, but not here because the type. I mean the type is getting from here. Yeah, sure, fair enough. But if we go back down here and we say to do ID, then map doesn't know what type it's dealing with. Interesting. So to do is any. Why is to do any?
To do? Oh, mine. No, it's not to do, right?
Hey, it still says it's any. Yeah, let's.
I'm not sure if the first. There's also two things in map, right? There's
yeah, the input and
the result and the input. I'm not sure which one's which.
Maybe map cannot handle the optional chaining parameter, so it does not know the type afterwards. Yeah, but now it works. I just said it by myself that it's to do. Okay, so cool. Now we can add hello world as a. No, we can't. Why? Server is not running. No, it's running. we can add one. Let's see if we can to-dos. Hello world. Now it's here. Stream on YouTube. Yeah, it works. It works. Cool. Okay, so next thing would be the toggle states and removing.
Why is that? Oh.
What?
Yeah, it's a bit funny for me sometimes. When I look at the YouTube stream and I see it with the delay because I can't see your browser otherwise. So.
Ah, yeah. That's right. Okay, so next thing, and then we're almost done for today, is toggling the state, right? So that the to-dos
yeah, let's just implement the two functions or the two resolvers that we need.
Yeah.
Right.
So again, I follow your cursor.
Yeah, we need update to do, which takes. Now we can do the input type, right? Update. I don't know. This is not the best name, but and this can have a title.
What is an input type?
That's something like you have these types that are just return values, right? And input types are for stuff that you put into mutation, that the arguments. That you have
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Because if we could do it here, we could say, yeah, we need an ID, which is an int with whatever, and then we could have, we need a title that is a string, but it's not always, it doesn't always have to be there, and then we have the done, which is a boolean, which also doesn't always have to be here.
Yeah.
Or we can just add a type here and say, okay, we always need the ID, then we have a title, which is a string. And we have the done, which is a boolean, but it's not necessary. And then we can just say here inside, we say whoop, say updated to do or whatever, and this is updated to do, and this is also necessary. And then we return the to do again, the updated to do, right? And then we need a delete to do, right?
My AirPods are dropping again.
ID int. Oh, okay, you can't hear me. And this is returning. Let's say it returns an int. It returns the ID again, just so it returns something. You have to do some hacky stuff, I think, to get like an actual void type for mutations that don't need to return something.
Yeah, you need to give me some time again. I mean, that was the reason why I had to cancel the call with Devin, that my AirPods just, didn't work anymore. And now it also looks like I can't hear you again.
Okay, well, I think this would also be a good time to maybe like leave it at what it is right now and
to check
do the rest later, because we already cracked the 100 minutes. So let me just write Steph a quick message on Skype.
So yeah, I can hear you again.
Yeah. Oh, you can hear me again? Yeah. Okay, great. I was just saying, I mean,
no, I can't hear you.
Okay. So let me send Steph.
I need new AirPods.
Yeah. Or maybe something not app related.
Sorry. And my video was.
Okay, now he's small. Maybe we should leave it at that. We already cracked the 100 minutes. Yeah. But
so where is your cursor? Because now it follows you again. Okay. So sorry for the technical difficulties again.
Okay, can you hear me again?
Yeah, I can hear you again. Can you say?
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Okay. If it happens again, maybe we should stop for today, or maybe not.
No, we get this. We get this done here.
Okay, great. Yeah, let's do it. So I added the update to do, right, and delete to do. Now we need to add the resolvers for it. Update to do gets no parent, and then we get the updated to do, right, and nothing else.
Oh, whoa, whoa.
And what?
I just clicked on the wrong button on YouTube. Sorry, I was answering Stefan's question and clicked on the full screen button. Okay, yeah. So where is the cursor here? No, where are you? In the tools provider? No, in the to-do provider.
I'm looking at the API and the to-do provider because I can probably copy some of the to-do provider's code, right?
Okay.
Update the to-do. So I think this is
So we are now updating the state of a to-do, right? So
yeah. Oh, so we just take the to-do. Okay. Sometimes Vim key bindings in VS Code are strange.
yeah.
So okay, then this is to-dos, and then we call this updated to-do here. No. So this is then to-dos. Okay, now we just have to tell TypeScript that this is okay. Why is it not finding? Do I have a typo here? No.
Where do you have a typo?
Here. Updated to do. Okay, now there's another typo. What?
What are you doing? So, yeah, there should be. So you're updating with the. Now it works. There was instead of the okay. So and there is another one here, and now it works.
Yeah. Okay, great.
So what you did is you selected the to do with the item of the provided updated to do, and you added all the existing properties and the new one. Okay. Yeah. Got it.
Exactly. And then I return the newly updated to do.
Yeah. Okay. So
and then let's add the delete to do.
We have to do one.
It's just we get an ID and then delete to do's ID and return ID.
But
okay.
Why do we return the? Okay, yeah, we could return anything here, right?
Yeah, we need to return like something because void is something that you need to create in GraphQL. There's no void by default.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. So we just create the update and delete, and now let's go back into the app and implement them.
Yeah.
So you wanna type again? I follow your cursor.
We just more or less copy this stuff, right? Because this should be custom hooks, right? Because we shouldn't write using them again.
Yeah. But let's do it for now.
For now, it should work, and then we create. Let me copy this mutation 2 times, and then.
Oh no! You got locked out of Twitch. Why?
This is why we stream on YouTube now.
Yeah, I mean, this is an experiment. So, yeah, let's see. Let's see where we're hosting the stream next time. Maybe on Periscope or, I don't know, Dailymotion. Or there are other streaming platforms. But for now, we're here on YouTube for today. Okay, so what we have left to do is adding 2 new mutations, one for update and one for delete. And then we can add, update, and delete. Yeah, YouTube is cool. You misbehaving? I don't know. No. You maybe added too much emojis in the chat, or I don't know. But yeah, glad you're here. You forgot the username. Okay. So it's your. Yeah, it was not Twitch's fault. You locked yourself out. Okay, yeah, that's bad. But yeah, glad that you're here. So yeah, we have update. We have now the update and the delete mutations, so we can use them here. I know now why you said that there are a lot of Twitch passwords are a nightmare. Yeah. So yeah, you add the update to do, and we need the delete to do here as well for the other one. Yeah. And this should not be, this should be update to do, and this callback should be delete to do.
And this should be a partial to do.
Oh yeah, this should be a partial now, so that not our. Yeah, they need long passwords, but actually you could use a password manager for that. So you don't have to remember the long passwords. So okay, we have the update to do and the delete to do. Yeah. I don't know yet. Let's see, Sunraid. Let's see. I mean, I had to cancel the stream last Wednesday with Devin because of some technical difficulties with the AirPods and with Black Hole and Mac OS. So maybe in the future I need to reinstall my computer here, my Windows machine, just for streaming. Okay, so update. Let's update our to-do. So where is it? So update. Update means that when a to-do item is toggled, toggle is the checkbox, we invoke the update to do with the following variables. With the current to do. Thank you, Stefan. And the different, the new to do state, which is basically invert.
It's updated. Okay.
Okay, and on delete is we get the delete to do here, and we need just to provide the to do ID, right, as a variable.
Yeah, exactly. Yep, I think it should work now.
Cool. Anything else we need to do?
No, I mean, we have the 2 mutations here, right?
I don't think so, right?
Put in all the needed data. We want to refetch the to-do query after executing one of it. So I think it looks good.
Yeah, it looks like we did a great job. Okay, let's go back into the app. Oh, there is a loading spinner, an endless loading spinner. Okay, so add a new thing. Yeah, that was a loading spinner and a looping one. So let's add stream. Yeah, my internet is also like, you know, I'm shaking here that the internet is not going down, and the AirPods too. So stream on YouTube was a to do. We can add it. Whoa, response unsuccessful, status 300. So there was a hey Francesco. So there was a typo. There is an issue here. So we have an error. What's the error? Oh, updated to do title on field. Did you mean there is an unknown argument? There is an unknown argument. Why? Well, let's see. How is this called? Update to do.
Title. Okay.
Updated to do.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I got it.
Oh, here. Yeah, there was a typo.
Yeah. There was something. A copy and paste error.
Okay, then let's again try it. Let's see. Okay, so stream on YouTube was task. Yeah, it works. And now let's see. No, bad request. There is another typo. Man, Barnabas. Yeah. Let's see.
I'm good at making typos.
Updated to do got an invalid value. Type name is not defined. Oh, yeah. Type name.
What?
Yeah, I think, where is the type? The input. Wait a sec. Field type name is not defined by updated to do. Do we need to add a type name here? And the type name is to do?
I'm not sure. but maybe we've sent too much because the to-do. Oh, okay, the to-do that we get back from the API probably has a type name field. Now we send it back to them and they don't want it. Do we have low dash pick? I mean, it's not. Yeah, let's just do this like.
Yeah, wait a sec. I just want to figure out if this works. So stream on YouTube. YouTube. Tube. Damn. Yeah. We should remove the type name. So where are you? You're in the index file again.
Yes.
Where are you? Where is your cursor?
Page. Line 110.
Ah, yeah. Here is your cursor. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah. Let's pick them.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Works. So the issue was that we're sending type name to our mutation endpoint and it was not working. Okay. So let's refresh it again. And let's say stream on YouTube. And let's again checkbox. Whoop whoop, it works. So when we take a look at the Apollo cache at our to-do, we see the status is, or the done Boolean flag is true. If we update it again, it's false. Awesome. And we can, let's see, delete it. And it's gone. Ta-da! Cool. It works, man. Oh. Cache data may be lost when replacing the to-dos field of a query object. To address this problem, which is not a bug, define a custom merge function for the query to-dos field. So in-memory cache can safely merge these objects. So there is still one thing we need to do. To address this problem, define a merge function for the query. So in-memory cache can safely merge.
Yeah, let's click on one of those links, right?
Oh yeah, generate unique identifiers, fake identifier objects. No, I don't think this. I mean, wait a sec. What is
this?
The
Is not
one?
strictly
merging
necessary.
a non. Let's take a look at merging non-normalized objects. Presented. Suppose a book. Here we see. So in the in-memory cache, you can create a type policy for, in our case, to-dos. On the field ID, and I think, is this how we need to merge it?
Not exactly sure.
It might be safe to assume that given a book has one or only a primary author, I don't know the words, the identifier.
This is the type policy field.
So, do you know what we need to do here?
I mean, I can try. Let's see, it's in the app, right? It's where we...
And again, it looks like my AirPods are not working.
You can't hear me?
Okay, why other people hear you? Hey ho, Igor, nice to meet you. Nice that you're here. My AirPods are dying again. I really need to buy a Windows machine. Let's see. Okay. So
I'm trying to start
my friend, I go to the VS Code again. So you probably know what to do, right?
Well,
yeah, that's me.
Have you? Nah, you
I said you're here, guys.
Type is not defined. Yeah, okay. Type policies, yes. Then it's to do, right?
Funny is I can't hear
and something like field.
My friend right now.
Something.
But you can hear him, and he's gonna take you through that.
I just need. I need to send Stefan a quick message so he can show me the link again. Because there was.
Oh no, I think my video went. Is small again? No, it's not small again.
Make them. I think Stefan has muted his phone during the stream. Now I can't.
You need the link. Okay, I'm sorry because
yeah, okay.
because I can't hear you right now. let's see. Let's put the link inside here. So, whoa. See here. Now you have the link, but
Okay, great.
the problem is people can't see that what you're doing.
Well, yeah, but I just need it while I'm typing in this code. So yeah, field tag merge existing incoming.
Okay, now I hear you again. Great.
Existing incoming. I think this should be it, but I'm not 100% sure. Okay, so I expect it to now be able to merge it on the ID fields.
Okay.
And because of the way we structured our data, I think this shouldn't be a problem, just overriding all the new values.
Okay, so let's see. I go back into our application. Hey, Chris. Nice that you're here.
Hi.
Yeah, I know the auto bot forgot the link, and after I pasted it and tweeted it, people find the stream finally. Okay, so stream on YouTube. We can check it. No, whatever you did, my friend. Now the checkbox doesn't work anymore.
Oh, okay.
Int cannot wait. Oh no.
Okay. This is the same key. Okay. See if satisfy 4.
Oh, Francesca posted it. Oh no, I haven't seen that yet.
Yeah.
Do we really?
Sorry? You can't hear me, right?
Yeah.
Can you hear me again?
Yeah, okay. I can hear. Do we still need the type policy? I mean, it's really interesting. I mean, maybe it's just something in the resolver we need to change.
I mean, before it was just a warning, right?
Yeah. Actually, it's just a warning, so remove it.
So I mean, for now, I think we don't have a problem with it because we just refetch every time we mutate something, and we only have to do so. The IDs are kind of unique because we only have one type so far.
Yeah.
And therefore, I think we shouldn't have a problem. We should probably fix the React error with the keys though.
Say hi on YouTube. Check. Task done.
We added a key.
Right. Yeah, sure, we added a key. Yeah. So that was the error from before.
When did you get the warning message before? Because I'm not getting it.
So when I say hi on YouTube, I did actually. Oh, there is. Yeah, you see, that's the issue. There's still the old one here. When I say hi on YouTube. Oh no! There was the server was still restarting. Sorry. Now it works. So it works. Oh, that's not a task actually. So.
But there are no error or warnings, right?
Yeah.
No.
No. Everything works. So.
Okay. Now I've seen it. Yeah.
So yeah, we successfully created the To-Do app with an in-memory Apollo cache in NextJS, or with NextJS and Tailwind. So this is a Tailwind interface, really simple one.
Okay. Merging non-normalized objects.
Yeah, so I mean, what we still could do. Oh, yeah, you see, that's what I meant. It's not really removed, so there is still an issue. No, it was. That's crazy. That's really crazy. Let's see. This is task 1. Last task 2, 3, 4, 5. Now the other IDs are gone. Why?
What?
Have you you changed something in the back, or you maybe saved something, and every time you save something, the server is restarting, and I don't get it, and it starts again from 1. Okay. So Yeah, Tailwind is really great. So say something we like about Tailwind on YouTube. That's another stream. Say hi to everybody on YouTube. That's another task. Say what we are, or talk about our next stream next week. What else do we have? Summarize today's learnings. Whoops, learnings. Okay, so let's go through our tasks here. So say something we like about Tailwind on YouTube. So what I really like about, hey guys, hi, oh hi. Oh no, we have some really famous people here in our chat. So let's see. Yeah, so Tailwind is awesome to create really fancy, really fast designs, because you don't they have predefined utility classes you can just apply, and you get, you know, rounded borders, fancy backgrounds. It's easy to create new UIs without writing custom CSS. So this button, for instance, has 1, 2, 3 classes, and it looks like this already out of the box, kinda. So yeah,
and
Tailwind
the
is
docs are great.
Huh? Yeah, the docs are really
great. And the docs are great.
Yeah, the docs are awesome. But you know, the one thing we need to figure out next time, not today, is the merging.
Yeah.
Because there is still a bug.
No, it's not a bug. It says in the warning it's not a bug.
Yeah, but we're not perfectly merging the things together. So
yeah.
So there is one thing here we need to figure out next time.
Yeah.
Now that we have six people watching, we need to stop here now, because we are streaming for 2 hours already. It was fun today. I hope we see some people again, some of you guys again next week. On Wednesday there will be another stream with Devin. We are playing with Storybook next week. And Barnabas, I think we're gonna take you from here next week to, and add a database, right? So you wanna add Postgres next week, or MySQL, or SQLite, or?
I mean, you could also do like a poll on your Twitter if you want. You could do. I mean, there's an official adapter for MongoDB, I think, from the Apollo guys.
Oh yeah.
We could use that, or we could use. I mean, there's like the one I tried last time is for SQL database. It uses the Next built in the background, but it was not really possible to get it working with TypeScript. So maybe we have to build something like our own little database connector.
Oh no, I'm small. Yeah.
We could use like there's the Postgres library. We could use that one. So if the people want to see something with a relational database, yeah, Postgres.
Yeah. Sure. Postgres only. That's what Chris said. Yeah.
I also like Postgres a lot, so yeah, it's a great database.
Yeah, Stefan, you too. Thanks for watching. You were here all the time. We really appreciate that. Thanks a lot. So so we see us next time. Chris, I really would love to do something with you too, also, because I know you started streaming, or at least I saw some videos you posted on Twitter too. So thanks again for watching. This was a little to-do demo with ApolloClient server Tailwind NextJS. We will post the code, or we will publish the code on GitHub. And yeah, cool, Chris. That's great. Let's talk on Twitter.
Great.
Yeah, I'm sure you will start streaming too. Okay, guys. Thanks a lot. Enjoy your Saturday. See you next time.
Thanks for watching.